Well, my interest in the future is the same as anyone else's, really, that it's really important to us as people in everyday life. Not just because of our children, but because we care about society and where it's going.
What you teach children today in a school is what will be in the job market in 10 years. So many of our decisions are actually long-term.
Any decision we make, any policy we have, is already anticipating the future. Foresight gives us a chance to do that more systematically.
There is a big need of our society to design and project the future, design the new narrative.
Foresight can also be used asking citizens what future they want. Every citizen, every community has a different metaphor of the future, has a story about the future. So if I can find that story, I can link it to my forecast, then the data makes sense.
We need to move to a different level of how foresight is communicated. That can also contribute to have citizens more engaged with the future.
Community foresight for social development and local development is gaining much importance. Why? Because it can facilitate civic engagement based on principles like direct democracy, transparency, openness and governance in order to face the challenges that we are having ahead.
Because we're humans and we're conscious, and sometimes we're a little arrogant, we think that we can influence or determine or colonize tomorrow, and we think that we can possess the future. But I think that's only one way of thinking about the future.
The crucial thing is that our future has become so uncertain and fast changing. If you're not interested, you won't be able to prepare for what might be coming down the track.
There's a lot of misconception. Foresight is reading a crystal ball. It's predicting the future. But actually what we try to make them understand is that really it's not about predicting the future. It's about trying to understand what multiple futures exist, depending on what kind of path we decide to take in the policy spectrum today.
So foresight can give a vision to policymakers. So how is society feeling about certain things and how certain things can develop so that they realize that the future is open and that different